Good morning, students. Hello, students. I hope you are fine. Now, we are going to see ninth standard Unit 3 drama, English, Old Man River. This is the form of drama. First of all, what is the importance of drama in your text in general? Generally, dramatic art, generally, dramatic arts education is an important means of stimulating creativity in problem solving. It can challenge students' perceptions about the world and about themselves. Dramatic exploration can provide students with an outlet for emotions, thoughts, and dreams that they might not otherwise have means to express. Now we will see why is why and how drama is an important for learning purpose. How does drama help for the students, particularly school students? Drama is an effective learning tool because it involves the student intellectually, physically, socially, and emotionally. Activities in improvisation, pantomime, playmaking, and scene re- reenactment serve to develop the creative potential in the participants and help to develop critical thinking skills. Now, let us see why is drama is very important for the children. There are four types of drama: comedy, tragedy, tragicomedy, and melodrama. The use of drama is builds confidence. Drama builds confidence. Drama helps concentration. Drama helps develop language and communication skills. Drama encourages the children to cooperate. Drama supports numeracy skills. It helps children to understand the world around them. Develops emotional intelligence and physical development. There are some examples for the drama. Hamlet, Shakespearean drama. Hamlet is the story of the situation which presents some sort of conflict. An example of drama is Romeo and Juliet. An example of drama is a breakup caused by the boyfriend cheating with the girlfriend best friend. So, in general, drama is in literature. Drama is type of literature. Drama can be in the form of novel, television, show, movie, play, or a dance. Although drama is a Greek word meaning action, most dramas focus more on the relationship between people than on the action. Dramas usually have a serious feel too. Now we will go to the lesson. In general, based on your drama lesson, natural disaster is characterized by the abnormal intensity of the natural agents like mudslide, earthquake, avalanche, frost. When the usual measures to be taken to prevent this damage were not able to prevent their emergence or were not able to taken. There are 10 natural disasters in general. Nigeria floods, Japan floods, India floods, etc. There are so many disasters. Now, in GK, in 2020, what are the disasters? Disaster is Atlantic hurricane season in August 21, COVID-19, coronavirus, and then North America, wildfire season. There are so many. So, the biggest disaster in history is epidemics and famine. So, now we will go to the lesson. The OldMan River, written by Dorothy Denning. Dorothy Denning, American nurse and children's writer, born June 8, 1893 in New Haven, Connecticut, and died in 1972. She was a practical thinker. Her publications are Denning is author of books such as Annie, Snow Mountain, etc. She is a founder of the training ministry where she trains women to apply biblical truth also. So this Dorothy life with photos and stories about her Denning family describes how she suffered the famine in the OldMan River. It was the story of the family. The children were in the family was in the house. This essay was about this. When she was in the house, the river is a snake that slithers into the sea. Rivers are full of life. Also, they help people relax. So there's an old man who likes to smoke and eat. Same way, they help people. The old man river describes about the summary how to adjust with the family, adjust with the parents. Their parents were not with them. How she suffered. Now we will go to the question answers. Warm-up question. Look at this picture of cyclone, torch, earthquake, and tsunami. In your place, if it happens like this, what you will do? Discuss in pairs. Look at the picture. Cyclone, floods also, causes, damages, and precautions. What are the precautions you will take? How do you escape from the danger? How it will affect your life and others' life? If you are alone, what you will do? So, think it. Damages that that cause. Natural disasters effect. Other disasters such as wildfires, floods, and tornadoes can completely defoliate forests and cause other types of structural changes to ecosystems. Water quality is impacted when sewage treatment facilities, flood or debris enter reservoirs and waterways. Beaches move and change shape due to storm surges. Some effects of disasters cause destruction of property, loss of financial resources, and personal injury or illness, the loss of resources security, and access to shelter can lead to massive population migration in lesser developed countries. There are some effects of natural disasters resulting from Triggered natural events, triggered natural assets cause the destruction of life and property as well. Some well-known examples of these disasters are floods, earthquakes, tsunami, wildfires, droughts, thunder, thunderstorms, and hurricanes, etc. Storms affect the environment. Hurricanes generate strong winds that can completely defoliate forests, canopies, and cause dramatic structural changes in the wooded ecosystem. Animals can either be killed or by hurricane or impacted indirectly through changes in habitat and food availability caused by high winds. There are some impacts of assets, which a process, human phenomenon, or human activity that may cause loss of life, injury, or other health impact, property damage, social and economic disruption, or environmental degradation. How to prevent the disaster? To keep you and your family safe during the natural disasters, stay informed, have a plan of evacuation, keep emergency kits on hand, avoid unnecessary risks, go to the safest area in your home. How do human activities affect the environment? Humans impact the physical environment in many ways: overpopulation, pollution, burning fossil fuels, and deforestation. Changes like these have triggered climate changes, soil erosion, poor air quality, and undrinkable water. Disaster and hazard: potential for causing injury, loss of life, or damage to property, environment. So disaster is an event that occurs suddenly, unexpectedly, unexpectedly in most cases, and disrupts the normal course in life in affected area. Look at the picture and see flood, casualty, death, landslide, uh, devastation, misfortune, erosion, pollution, collapse. Next, given below are some qualities that the characters display during the flood for survival. Identify and write the character. Now, we look at the characters. So, quality and character. Jimmy Marshall, an anxiety person, fun. Identify the character. What type of people? Roseville horror. Betty Marshall hopeful. Jimmy Moss terrified. Jimman Hall level-headed. Scornful. Sorrowful. There are the human activities. Describe the human activities which have an impact on nature. Complete the tabular column. One is done for you. Dumping of toxic waste into ocean affects the marine life. Same thing. During using the aerosol and air conditioner increases the level of indoor pollutants affects respiratory system. Encroaching in forest area affects forest and wildlife. Disposable of non-biodegradable, highly toxic and harmful to environment. Emission of smoke from industries and vehicles. affects hair and human health. So see impacts of nature and human health. In this, environment is very important. Now, divide into two groups. Allot the rules. Allot the rules for reading aloud. Start reading, followed by the scene one and scene two. That is the step we will go. We will see the characters. Amy Marshall, 17 years old. Betty Marshall, her younger sister. Rose Field, 16 years old. Marshall's neighbor. Sarah Field, 9 years old. Rose's sister. Jim Hall, 17 years old. Another neighbor. Mr. Peters, member of the Roseway Disaster Committee. Miss Benny Marsh, Red Cross nurse. Time, late afternoon in March. Setting, living room of the Marshall room. These are the characters for the story. First, we will look out the meanings. Bright, shining, guess, suppose, fast, quickly, interrupted, disturbed, fury, hasten, unsafe, dangerous or insecure. One or two words only we are going to see the synonyms. Snappy, quick. Read out from this notes and learn both Tamil and English words. Beaming, smiling, radiantly. Feeding, licking. Pumping, knocking. Care, ear. You have to find out where I am reading. Hark, listen. Conversion, transformation. Greeting, wishing. Soundness, silence. Well equipped, well furnished. Now, antonyms. Bright, dim. Backyard, front yard. Gracious, ungracious. Covered, uncovered. Melting, freezing. Interrupted, uninterrupted. Scared, brave and bold. Irritation, pleasantness. Conversion, preservation. Rapid, slow. Opposite, antonym. Emergency, normally. Beaming, sullen. Terrified, calm. Believe, disbelieve. Steady, unsteady. Valuable, valueless or useless. Sobbing, smiling. Fuss, noun. Calm is the noun. Worry, comfort. Wide, narrow. Textual question. Based on this, you have to answer for your understanding. The radio announced that the river was above flood stage. The Burnett Dam had given away. There will be a cloud burst. There will be a cyclone. The correct answer is the river was above flood stage. Second one, mother can't get home from Mrs. Brain's house because it was raining heavily. The bridges between there and town were under water. There was an emergency at Mrs. Brain's house. She has broken her leg. The correct answer is the bridges between there and town were under water. Fourth one, there was no power because the powerhouse out of function. The powerhouse was flooded. The dam gave away. There was fire. Right answer. The powerhouse was out of commission. Based on your reading, answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences. These I can give you easily in PDF. You can learn afterwards. Now, match the following by drawing a line across a column A and B. Penny, blankets, Betty, flashlight, Rose, Sarah, Jim, Penny, mother, Dick, etc. Now, thank you for listening. Now, same thing in this drama. During the emergency period, you have to be very, very careful. What do you know about this? You know so many things. That means about the whether you are in danger or not. Join the Red Cross and follow how to be very careful in times of danger, disaster, etc. How the children rescued. In this drama, we will see various parts of there is what the nature was very cloud, birds, and Jim ran from school to get home. So many things they are described in Dorothy. Now, if you were in the surveys of earthquake that affected you in your city, what you will do? How will you help you? You will, if it is earthquake means it should contract your area terribly. The incident is still fresh in your mind. Maybe reports of disaster will explain. So everything will be lost, destroyed, and neighboring houses also, if it is an earthquake. So, if you look at your house also, you will weep, you will be literally. After this month later, you will find thousands of people were killed and thousands of people injured, hundreds of people are homeless. So, the very word earthquake means deeply shakes you. So, let us be awake to witness another earthquake. So, if there is any mild sound or causes that will cause a big tremor in your mind, taking back to the horrible deadly and earthquake. In Indian floods also resulted in so many heavy rainfall. In that, Tamil Nadu, so many Puducherry, so many affected. Chennai also particularly affected in 2015. So more than 500 people were killed, over 18 lakh people were displaced. So, with the estimates of damages and losses ranging from nearly 200 billion rupees to over 1 trillion rupees, the floods were supposed to have occurred in 2015. So, what the message means among the positive natural disaster of the year, the flooding has been attributed to 2014 Nemo event. That means unforgettable event in your life. Thank you for listening. So be alert.